Am I the idiot for not wanting to switch rooms with a new disabled roommate? Throwaway, because I'm pretty sure my roommates know my account names. So, I live in your standard crap student house, with a terrible layout. It's a 5-bedroom house, with my 3 roommates upstairs, and 2 bedrooms downstairs, one being fairly big and one about half the size. The big one is mine, it's a reconverted living room, and it's right at the front of the house. So I get first dibs on being broken into, I guess, and it's loud as hell, because it's next to the road. When my roommates and I moved in, they didn't want to live on the bottom floor, and I wasn't bothered, so it worked out. The 5th little bedroom has been empty thus far. It's in our contract as a storage room, but our landlord offered us reduced rent if we were to have an extra tenant. Housing in our area is very scarce, and we, being broke students, were like, yeah, sure, whatever. So, someone came and looked at the house, the room, and is going to be signing for it. We didn't meet them, but they're planning to move soonish, as far as I know. The problem is, the landlord contacted us today to ask if any of us would be okay to switch rooms, because the new person is disabled and can't have such a small room. We haven't been given any other details, apart from physically disabled, so my roommates upstairs all went, well, they might not be able to get up the stairs, so you should be the one to move rooms. The issue is, I really do not want to move rooms. The spare room is crap, which is why it was deemed the spare room, and I love my room. I've signed on to this house for another year, and I signed based on my nice room and being in my nice room. I have a big reptile tank, a dressing table and shit. I've done my best to make a terrible student room into a place that I actually like spending time in, and I'm not prepared to give it up. We haven't got back to the landlord with a decision yet, but my roommates are saying that if it were them that needed to give up their room, of course they would. Okay, but that's very easy to say, isn't it? And then I'm being an ass for not doing it. I really feel for this new person, especially if they're physically disabled and need the extra space, and especially since housing is so difficult to get right now, but I don't want to lose my nice room. Am I the idiot? Should I just suck it up a bit for the next year, and switch rooms? Okay, first and foremost, you are not the idiot here. Your housemates are, and they are also being selfish, and let's be honest, liars, because if it were any of them in your place, they wouldn't trade the bigger room for something that's compared to a closet. But the big idiot here is the landlord. He knew that this was the only room available, and he allowed this person to move in when they already said, in advance, that they couldn't stay in that room. His response should be, okay, I'm sorry, but this is the only room available. Or speak to you guys first, to find out if anyone would change rooms, before confirming that the new tenant could move in. You are not wrong to be upset and to refuse to change rooms. And I understand your housemates might be frustrated that there won't be a rent decrease, but you are not the idiot, not at all. And what do you guys think about this situation? What would you do if you were OP?